About to get up, take a little shower, get some eats, get some lunch. I got the hiccups here, forgive me. You know, Apefather is really, believe it or not, chill guy. I'm a very relaxed guy. He hit hiccups, you'll like it. Like, you got to scare me. I need someone to go, booyaka! That's the only way you get rid of the hiccups. You know, I see the future of so many things, specifically MBOT. Specifically MBOT. You know, they just passed the human trials for robotic surgery, and I really feel this is going to be massive. Absolutely massive. You know, you got Nano Dimensions. They're going to go forward with that acquisition. You know, let's see this. Sorry about that. You know, SSYS, Nano Dimensions could be a monster if that acquisition when it goes through. So the thing is, I sit back. I'm very, very patient. I don't get myself nuts like people do. I see people all the day freaking out. I'm not giving financial advice. I don't give financial advice. Everything I say and everything I do is my business. You don't have to do anything I say. A matter of fact, I actually am telling you not to do what I say. I don't give financial advice. We're just having a conversation, Detective Pikachu. You got to forgive me. I got the hiccups here. So, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, according to you, Detective Pikachu, I have nothing. You know, I have no money. I have no house. I have no portfolio. I don't even, according to Detective Pikachu, I don't even have a house. I have nothing. So, okay, keep up the good work, Detective. I don't trust the stock market. I'm not a hypocrite. 10% of my net worth is in the stock market. 10%. Okay. See, anybody who's intelligent, which obviously you're not, Detective Pikachu. Anyone who's intelligent realizes you can't have all of your eggs in one basket. Now I'm going to admit the truth to you. When I first started my YouTube channel, I put like literally everything that I had in terms of liquid cash into AMC. I put everything into liquid cash into AMC, and I took a big beating. I took a huge beating, and it taught me a very, very valuable lesson. It took me a valuable lesson never to do that again. That's it. That was a one-time mistake I made. I got very excited with the hype with AMC. I felt this thing was going to go to another galaxy. I threw 200K in there, and I've been buying more. And I look back. I look back on that now, and I have to say, if I could turn back time, I would have maybe started with 10,000, nothing crazy. But you learn. They say you live and you learn. This guy's just having a nervous breakdown. This guy. But now, after trial and error, I realized that Detective Pikachu is right. You can't trust the stock market. He's right. He's right. And that's why 90% of my money is cash, gold, and real estate. 90%. Okay. 10%, I have fun with it. You want to know what it is? It's similar. I go, you all know I go to the casino a lot, right? I got my meet and greet coming up, by the way. We're meeting July 29th. It's the last Saturday in July at the Tropicana Hotel Casino in Atlantic City. We're going to be meeting inside of the Tropicana. We're meeting by Carmine's Italian restaurant, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Many people say to me, Apefather, how much money do I have to bring? It's completely up to you. We will all be chipping in for the meals. That's it. And for the drinks. Apefather can't stay overnight. I got the wife at home. My wife, she's been doing better, thank God. She had a rough couple of days, but she's been doing better, thank God. They got her on a little bit of a higher dosage of the chemo now, which is for the brain and also for the rest of her body. And she's been feeling better, thank God. I'm not gonna listen. There's too much hate coming from you guys. I'm just not really up to all the hate until I just woke up. I don't lose. I don't lose money. WTF? A matter of fact, WTF? If you could come to the meet and greet, I'll introduce you to a couple of the pit bosses at the Tropicana, and they'll gladly tell you that I am up money. I am doing very well. Okay. So all you have to do, listen, it's very simple. All you have to do is come to the meet and greet at the Tropicana. I'll introduce you to the few of the pit bosses. They'll look up my account right in front of you, and they will confirm to you that I am right now at a very respectable win. Okay, I'm a very very respectable win. Okay, I'm doing good. I'm doing good right now at the casino. What's up, CC? I didn't lose all my money. Crazy. See, what all of you don't realize is that when you see like me carry whatever it is, 20,000, which I normally don't carry. When you see me carry 5,000, whatever it is, 2,000, 1,000, what you don't understand, right, is that this money is my play money. All of it doesn't matter. It could be 5,000, 2,000. I use it to have fun. You see, I know all of you are very like dumb. Not CC and Mo. CC and Mo are good people. They're very smart. Um, I have money as all of you have to spend on what's called my monthly bills. The money that you're seeing is not for my monthly bills. Okay. I have my mortgage, my utility bills, my mother, medical stuff for my mom, my wife. I could go on and on and on. So when you see me carry like whatever it is, 16, $18,000, I call it fun coupons. You understand what that means? What does fun coupons mean? It it means it's money for me to just have a good time with. Okay. I think that all of you seem to get this impression that this is all the money I have. I have a $600,000 house. I have cash, gold, real estate, bonds. I mean, it's just I don't want to I can't keep fighting with all of you people. AMC, GameStop, MBOT, Nano Dimensions, backed, just to name a few, represents 10% of my portfolio. I mean, 10% of my net worth. Nano Dimensions, we're waiting on them to acquire, you know, uh, a big deal. It's a big company. And once that happens, it's going to be huge, in my opinion. SSYS. That's what we're waiting on for Nano. SSYS. We need that acquisition to go through. You know this, Cobra Elite 79. What you don't understand is this. I don't want. I'm gonna. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, brother. I hate talking about what I have in terms of assets or money, or I would prefer to just be an entertainer. I would prefer to just talk to you about the plays that I like, and I'm not giving financial advice. Okay, I'm an entertainer. But I would much prefer to just be an entertainer and talk about, whatever it is, the plays I like, funny videos, comedy videos, music videos. But unfortunately, my channel turned into kind of like the haters versus Apefather channel. That's what my channel turned into, the haters versus Apefather channel. And I noticed it's gotten to a point where I'll give you an example. I can play a beautiful piece of music on the piano, beautiful piece of music, right? And, I can pour my heart, my soul into that song. And it doesn't make a difference because you'll still see the same haters. You'll still see the same haters. I'm poor. I rob money from my children. I rob money from whatever my wife. I mean, these people are crazy. So, so that see what you see. People just don't understand that I could make like I just made a video. I'll give you an example. All right, I was at the Tropicana Hotel Casino. I gave this guy like $20 in cash. He was a person in need. God bless him. I bought him 2 hot dogs. He was starving. The guy told me he didn't eat for 2 days. I bought him hot dogs. I bought him like a big chocolate cake. I think he got. I bought him potato chips. I got him drinks. I gave him $20. The guy was. He started singing. I wasn't even expecting. The guy started singing. He had a great voice, by the way, too. You should check out that video. And even these videos, I get hate. God bless you, Vetted said. I love you, man. Your $2 is gonna go to help somebody. I always help people when I can. Like you should see that video. I just helped this guy. But God bless you, Vetted said. I'm a good person. I'm a good guy, man. I ain't looking to get people to hate me. I ain't looking to get people to get angry at me. But that's just the way my channel turned out. It just turned out that way. It turned out that people don't like me. I mean, some people like me, like Vetted said, God bless them. Blessings. I was rude towards the homeless man. How was I rude towards him? I hooked that guy up. He gave me the fist. He was so happy with me. He said, "God bless me. God bless him." How was I rude to him? I got him money. He told me when he met me. He said, "I had no money to get home. I have nothing to eat for 2 days." I gave him money to get home. I bought him food. I bought him drinks. I bought him snacks, potato chips, desserts. I'm not really sure how I was rude to him, according to you, but okay. Hey, what's up, Marita? April, you're the best. You're the best, Marita. How you doing? I like you too, CC. Screw him, bro. That's right, Cobra. So anyway, getting back. Um, it's really quite simple. Let's talk a little bit about Lou. Okay. You know, XRP is not doing anything that big. What are we at? 80 cents right now? Listen, I remember when Ripple was over $3 a share. There was a time where Ripple was over $3 a share. Even Bed Bath and Beyond, not doing much. It's really not doing much. Most of Lou's plays don't do nothing. They do see, and if you really want to know the truth, he doesn't even own Bed Bath and Beyond. Lou doesn't own Ripple. It's a talking point for him. He wants to just continue a narrative to just keep saying that. See, and I like that what Lou does. I have to compliment him in a way. I have to compliment Lou is that he takes a play and he turns it into a Walt Disney story. See, and you know something? I didn't realize it at the time when I got involved in AMC. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was getting involved in a Disney story. I was getting involved in a Walt Disney story. And what you might say, what does that mean? It means that what people like Lou do, they take a play and then they start like putting all these like freaking magical characters in there, you know. Evergrande, the default of Evergrande is going to start the AMC MOAS. Elon Musk selling his Tesla shares is going to start the MOAS. Higher interest rates is going to start the AMC MOAS. Tensions between Russia and Ukraine is going to start the AMC MOAS. He's already starting to do it now in XRP. So he starts these like kind of like fantasy island, like the plane. He starts these fantasy island things. The possible Amazon partnership, blah 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 blah. Look, I've gotten to the point in the stock market where I've learned most of the time when there's rumors, people buy the rumor and they sell the news. That's what I learned. That's what I learned. Like, from time to time, a crypto or a stock will get hype. They'll get hype, a potential partnership, whatever the case may be. And, I noticed that'll go up. But the second that the news is announced, everybody gets the F out of there. Everybody sells. So, all I can tell you is this. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you anything. You want to hold XRP for the long term? God bless. I'm just getting to a point with a lot of plays now. I'm getting in. I'm taking my profits. I'm getting out. I'm doing that a lot. And then I rebuy it at the lower prices. I'm not going to distinguish. I'm not here. I'm not a Teddy Zane. I'm not a Teddy Zane who I want to charge you money for a Discord. And I'm not looking to do none of that stuff. See, to me, that's financial advice. What Teddy Zane is doing to me is financial advice. By you paying Teddy Zane $10, $20, $30, $50 a month. See, Teddy's trying to be a little bit like smart. He's like, oh, I'll throw in fitness advice. I'm going to teach you about fitness. Any which way you twist this, if Teddy is giving you financial advice, it's really allegedly, I'm going to say it's against SEC rules and regulations. He could get in trouble. He could get fined. He could even possibly face legal charges. He better be careful. See, I already told all of you, I'm all for Teddy. If he wants to promote like his fitness stuff, I would join his Discord. Listen to me. Apefather would join Teddy Zane's Discord for his fitness advice. He is an expert when it comes to fitness. Okay. But many of his plays failed. He talks about the one winners here and there, the Chinese IPO stocks, the Hong Kong stocks, but there's been a lot of losers too. I remember reading comments where people told me, Apefather, I lost $70,000 on this play with Teddy Zane. I lost $80,000. I lost $100,000. I'm just saying, I don't understand really why Teddy is doing all of it, if you want me to know the truth. Teddy seems to be a very, very successful guy. Apparently, he's making money even in his pool. People are shooting 2 or 3 golf balls in his pool a day. Each ball is worth about $2. Teddy's making about $6 a day just in his pool for people on the golf course knocking balls in his pool. The thing is, he better wear a freaking helmet because one day Teddy's going to be swimming and one of those damn balls are going to hit him off the head. That's the only thing. But let me just read all of this. Hey, is your barbecue open today? I've been doing a lot of barbecuing. I've been doing a lot of barbecuing. I've been dying for Chinese food, if you want to know the truth. I've been dying. It's just that not too many people. See, my mother's an old Brooklynite. My mom, she loves Chinese food. See, it's funny. We're Italians, all of us, okay? But we grew up with Chinese food. It's like, I can't explain it. Like in Brooklyn, Chinese food is like the greatest thing in the world. I can't explain. I don't know what it is, but it's like it became a very, very normal thing for us to always eat Chinese food. It almost doesn't make any sense, but we love Chinese food. I haven't had it in so long, but the problem is my kids don't like Chinese food. My kids, they're not crazy about. My son, he got his braces on now. So there's limited foods he can eat. He tries to eat foods that are soft, not too hard to chew. Um, but from time to time he likes Chinese food. My daughter, slowly but surely, she likes the chicken my fun. She likes that a lot. Me and my mom, we love everything. What's this dynamic? Is dynamic synergistics the ball breaker? Dynamic synergistics. I make it very perfectly clear that whenever somebody gives me any type of money in terms of super chats, it is for entertainment purposes only. I make it very, very clear. There has not been one single incident, okay, or one case where someone has given me money for financial advice. So what you're saying is a complete lie. I don't give financial. I tell people all the time. Listen to me. I tell people all the time that I don't even consider myself. Okay, now don't let's go a step further. I don't even consider myself like an investor. So this concept of people saying that I'm a financial advisor or that I give financial, I don't even consider myself an investor. I have a very, very small amount of money. Let me clarify what I mean. When I say I'm not an investor, I'm talking about the stock market. I am an investor when it comes to precious metals, when it comes to bonds, when it comes to real estate. I am an investor and doing very, very well. I'm up so much money. You know what's funny? You haters have no idea how much money I'm up on real estate, on gold. I'm doing great. I'm doing effing great, man. AMC, okay. I'm down a lot of money, but you want to know something? I already made it back, to be honest with you. I already made it back, the money I lost with other things. And I feel in the long term, and you know what? I'm already doing very, very well with GameStop. I'm doing great with GameStop. MBOT to me is long term. You know, uh, we'll see what happens with Nano Dimensions. I believe it's going to be big. We got to complete the deal. SSYS. And that's that. Do you hate Adam Aaron? Um, I don't think that hate is a big enough word for how I feel about Adam Aaron. Like hate would be like a compliment. You know what I mean? I despise Adam Aaron. I hate that guy. So you know what? You want to know what I don't like about Adam Aaron is that he poses himself to be the friend of the retail investor. He poses himself to be like one of us. You know what I mean? He's not one of us. Okay. This mother effer is making $24 million a year while we're all suffering. And the thing is, wouldn't you think that would be enough? Wouldn't you think that would be enough money for Adam Aaron? He wants more. He wants more. It's like if I was Adam Aaron, I would say, look, I raised money with Ape. If this 1 for 10 does go through, we're waiting on Judge Zerd. He's going to raise billions and billions and billions of dollars. The sick thing, though, is that that's not even going to be enough for this guy. He's going to want more dilution, more dilution, more dilution. It's so when you say, "Do I hate Adam Aaron?" Hate is not a strong enough word. I just told you about the meet and greet. I guess you weren't listening. The meet and greet is still on. It's going to be the end of July, July 29th. Okay. It's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're meeting at the Tropicana Hotel Casino in Atlantic City in front of Carmine's. Now, I just want to clarify to all of you that because we're meeting in front of Carmine's, we are not eating at Carmine's. Okay. So for all you psychopathic lunatics that continue to call up Carbides, stop doing it. And now you might say, well, where are you eating? I'm not going to give you the name. I'm not going to give you the name of the restaurant because you people are psychotic lunatics. As soon as I give you the name, you're going to call up 1,000 times. You're going to make a complete asshole out of me. You're going to humiliate me. You're going to embarrass me. I'm not. That's why I'm not going to mention the name of where we're going to be eating. I'm going to wait till that day to mention it. Phones keep cutting out. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but whatever. I'm not bluffing. It's just that look, I know if I tell you the name of the restaurant that you're all gonna go completely friggin' bat crazy. So that's why I'm just explaining to you we're meeting at Carmine's. Carmine's is not the place we're eating at. We're meeting at Carmine's. 8 p.m. Eastern time, July 29th, the last Saturday of the month, at Tropicana Hotel Casino in Atlantic City. Now, again, I just want to say this because I know there's going to be a lot of people who do this. We are not meeting outside. We're meeting inside the casino. I guarantee you there's going to be at least 2 or 3 Baba Lukes that are going to be outside. Where's Apefather? Where is he? We're meeting inside. I repeat, inside the Tropicana Hotel Casino in front of Carmine's. 8 p.m. Let me read this here. What's up, Down Rigo? How you doing, brother? If Adam Aaron gave you money back, would I hang out with him and eat his popcorn? If Adam Aaron gave me all my money back, I'd hang out with him. Yeah, like, kind of. That's not going to happen. But yeah, if Adam Aaron gave me back all my money, I eat. Now, when you say his popcorn, are you talking like legitimately, like actual popcorn? Or are you talking about popcorn meaning his friggin' you know what I'm talking about? His magic stick. I don't eat nobody's magic stick, okay? I'm not Lou. That's something maybe that Lou would do. You understand? Lou likes the magic stick. He likes it very thick. He likes it dark and slick. Oh, look, dynamic synergistics. I don't know how much more clearer I can make this to you. Listen to me. I want to make this as clear as day. I am not by any means an expert on stocks that I pick. Okay. A lot of times I pick it out of hype. I really do. I pick it out of hype. I just, I go with the herd. Okay. I am not an expert in the stock market in terms of stock market terminologies. I am not I don't even consider myself to be an investor. Dynamic synergistics. I don't consider myself to be an investor in terms of the stock market. In terms of the stock market, 90%, 90% of my money, 90% of my money is in real estate, gold, cash, and bonds. Okay, that's it. Whatever I do in terms of my 10%, I go with hype. So do you want to know why I'm investing in that bot? It's very, very simple. They just passed human trials with their robotic surgeries. They just passed it. Okay. That's all I need to know. See, to me, that's enough for me to give that bot a shot. Okay. But am I going to study every first of all, I don't have a lot of money in that bot. I just want to be perfectly clear to all of you. I do not have a lot of money in this play. Okay. So it's not like if I was put look, if I was putting up the same amount of money in MBOT that I was putting up in AMC, I would know everything about everything. I would be a world expert. But the little money that I have in MBOT, the little money which accounts to maybe 3 of my dinners, okay, the little money that I have in MBOT is not worth it for me to spend hours upon hours upon hours. Look, they passed their human trials. There's great promise that this could be the future of surgeries, robotic surgeries. To me, that is enough. What's up, John? Bennett, how you doing? UK in the house, brother. You know the. Thank you so much, brother. The ape father's wife has good days, brother, and she has bad days. And you know it's a very strange thing because when she has a bad day, I get scared out of my mind. I really do when she has a bad day and she's not feeling well and she's off balance and it looks like she's walking kind of like shaky and it scares the living shit out of me. I know I probably shouldn't share all of this with all of you because I mean, John is obviously a very good human being, but most of the people that are on my live streams are just complete assholes that don't give a shit about my wife or me or anybody else. But I get very, very frightened when I see my wife have a bad day, and I kind of need to vent. I kind of need to vent. So yeah, I make videos on it. I know it's sick. You know what's kind of crazy? I'll make all of you laugh, right? My wife's friends sometimes will see my videos. They watch me, my wife's friends, and they'll actually call up my wife, to ask how she's doing because they'll see it on my video. They will. It's not like they're calling up my wife because whatever they're naturally concerned about her. They'll actually watch a video and they'll be like, Jen, they'll be like, "Are you okay? I just saw your husband's video. Oh my god." But then she has good days. When you're dealing with something serious like stage 4 breast cancer, I'll just tell you from my experience with my wife, there's good days and there's bad days. That's it. Normally after treatment, a person is weak. My wife is weak for about 2 or 3 days after treatment. She gets a lot of rest. She gets a lot of sleep. And then after that, she's back to herself. You know what I mean? Um, it's just ups and downs. There are times you'll see my wife, you want to laugh. You would even think she has cancer. There are days that she has such good days and she's talking and walking and just like acting like she's at the prime of her life. Like seriously, I'm not even kidding you. There are times where we'll go down to like say Seaside Heights and my wife is walking all around the park with me and she's doing great. And you would never think in a million years looking at her that she has stage 4 breast cancer. And she's laughing and she's having a great time. And we're enjoying our kids and we're having a wonderful day. And then there's other days where she looks very weak. She looks very off balance and she needs her sleep. She needs her rest. So that's the only thing. It's just, because a lot of people criticize me, a lot of people criticize me. They're like, "Hey, Father, why do you make videos about this?" I don't know. I just sometimes need to vent, man. You have to understand. I don't have anybody here. My mother, God bless. I love my mother. I love her, but my mom's in her own world. My father passed away. She's just in her own world. My mother, she watches a lot of TV. She relaxes a lot. It's not. I can't really talk too much to my mom. Obviously, kids they don't understand. My son Michael, my daughters, they love their mother. They love their mother, but they're like, Dad, what are we doing today? Are we going to the water park? Are we going to have fun? That's their thing. I can't sit down and talk about stage 4 breast cancer to my kids. I can't talk to my dogs. I love my dogs, my Shih Tzu Max, the Puggle Chloe. I mean, they lick my face. They love me. I kiss them up, but they help in their own way. Dogs have a way of helping you without even speaking. Just that she's a lap dog. My dog, she jumps on my lap, she cuddles with me. But you see, a lot of people don't put into they don't put an importance on the caretaker. You know what it is. Everybody is so, and don't get me wrong. Of course, I'm worried about my wife. But people don't really realize the effects it has on the caretaker like me. It's all very hard for me. It's all very hard for me. But the only thing I can tell you is we take it day by day. We have good days, we have bad days. I cherish the good days. So that's the update, John, on that. Thank you, brother. I'll try to trace. I have to stay. Listen, John, I have a family. I have, you know what it is? I'm the captain of the ship, John. If I don't stay strong, the ship, the Titanic, goes down. So I have to stay strong. I have to stay strong, which I will for my family. But thank you. God bless you. A lot of the stuff that you see, the regulator, is entertainment purposes. Like, listen to me. In a real life setting, my wife does not put on my socks. In a real life setting, my wife is not my servant. Okay. Me and my wife are equals in everything. Every major decision that I make, I talk to my wife. Everything. And my wife, in a lot of the ways, is she's the boss of the family. Okay. See, the problem, you know what the problem is with people is you can't differentiate between what's called entertainment and reality. You understand? Do you really think, do you all really think that I treat my wife like a slave who has stage four breast cancer? Do you really believe that? Listen to me. It's just a joke. Me and my wife have good sense of humors. I love Andrew Dice Clay. You know what I mean? Jackie Jill went up a hill. You understand what it? Well, actually, I'm sorry. Let me repeat that. Jack and Jill went up a hill. Jack had $1.25. What was it? What was it? $1.25, and then Jill had 250. You're making me lose my mind. Jill came down with 250. The regulator is making me lose my mind because he's saying I treat my wife bad. I just totally killed that joke. Anyway, regulator, you're making me get very upset. I don't treat my wife bad. All right. It's a lot of the stuff you see is for entertainment purposes only. I do take the trash out. I don't eat liver, no. I do not eat liver. My wife does not smoke. She did smoke. Before my wife had cancer, she did smoke. She did smoke. She no longer, I don't know how this rumor started that my wife is smoking. She doesn't smoke. Thoughts on XRP? It's like I said it. Look, dynamic synergistics made a good point. I guess I got the dates mixed up. I remember one day I was at Staten Island, and maybe I was visiting Staten Island. We were at a Dunkin' Donuts on Highland Boulevard, and I remember that the lawsuit was going on back then. He pointed out to me a dynamic synergistics that the lawsuit with the SEC started around 2020. I said 27. I made a mistake. I said 2017. I apologize. My dates were off. But I remember just having that conversation with my wife in Dunkin' Donuts. And I was telling my wife if they would win this lawsuit, if XRP will win the lawsuit, it's going to be hot. It's going to be fire. They did win the lawsuit. So I think that XRP has a future. But let me explain to you what I feel. I don't think it's going to be immediate. Like, I don't think you're going to see XRP in the next month or 2 months, go to $100 a share. Okay. I don't think it's going to happen. But as the years go on, in my opinion, 5, 10 years from now, you could see XRP at a very, very respectable price. But this is all assuming a lot of things. It's all assuming what the government's going to do. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You have to understand at the end of the day, the government wants to run the show. They want to be the ones in charge. They don't want to see all these cryptocurrency companies dealing with the banks on every transaction, you know, uh, being a possible even substitute for the dollar. Okay. And I don't know what to tell you. The governments might create their own cryptocurrencies. The governments might ban cryptocurrencies. So it really all depends on what the governments of the world are going to do. And I think that's going to play a big part. But dynamic synergistics, I'm not really understanding this obsession. I've known a lot of people who've smoked, just so that you know, in my life. My Aunt Rosemary, may she rest in peace. One of the most beautiful, beautiful women. I'm talking about inside and outside. She had a heart of gold, my Aunt Rosemary. She had lung cancer, stage 4. And I used to see her in her bathroom smoking cigarettes. I mean, some people do this. My wife doesn't do it, but what I can tell you is that some people do it. I know it's hard to believe, but there are people who have cancer and they smoke. Well, maybe because it's a way of just relaxing. They're under so much pressure, they're under so much stress, and they smoke to calm themselves down. I just don't really understand why you're so concerned with this, man. I don't get it. Dynamic synergistics. Let me just explain something to you, brother. I know you're looking to try to get me and my wife in trouble. I know this is your intention in your life. It's your goal in your life. I get it. I understand it. Okay. Let me just give you a quick heads up. Even if my wife was smoking, which she's not, but just let me educate you. Okay. The smoking did not cause her cancer. Okay. The smoking did not cause her cancer. My wife got cancer due to being exposed from the toxins in the air during 9/11, during the 9/11 attacks, and by continuously working in Wall Street. They said that the air was, you know, clear. It was okay. She worked in Wall Street for years after that. Okay. So even if my wife smoked a cigarette, which she's not doing, but I'm just giving an example, okay, and you decided, oh, let me report them or whatever, because I know that's what all you people want to do. You want to get me in trouble. The VCF would not give two shits that my wife is smoking. They would not care at all. Cigarettes did not cause her cancer. My wife does not have lung cancer. She does not have lung cancer. So I don't know what you guys are driving at with this stuff. I don't know what the end goal is, but just try to get a life. Try to focus on like maybe building like model planes or something, bro. You need to get a hobby, people. No, because a lot of people are saying it dynamic synergistics. Like a lot of people are saying that they want to report us. There's nothing to report. There's nothing to report. My wife got cancer due to being exposed to toxins in the air during the 9/11 attacks. It has nothing to do with cigarettes. Now, as far as okay, so let's talk about something else. As far as if my wife is smoking with stage 4 cancer and you just feel that that's something very stupid that she's doing, you're 100% right. But she's not. Okay. But what business? But let me ask you a question. Don't we all live in America? I think we do, right? I mean, some people don't. Some people live in the UK, but the majority of the people that I guess listen to me live in the United States of America. This is the land, okay, of freedom, okay, the home of the brave, the home of the free. I choose as an American if I want to go to McDonald's. Listen to me. If I want to go to McDonald's and I want to have 5 Big Macs, chicken McNuggets, French fries, a McFlurry. Now, here's the thing: will this cause, heart problems? Yes, most likely. Will it clog my arteries? Most likely. Okay, but that's the wonderful thing about being an American. We have the freedom to choose what we want to eat, what we want to drink, what we want to smoke. It's all part of being. It's called freedom. Okay. So I just don't know. Like, look, wh- any which way you twist the coin, my wife has the right as an American to do whatever she wants to do. It's none of your business. It's none of your concern. And I honestly don't understand why everyone's talking about it. But why is it any of your business what my wife does, brother? Why is it? I'm just not understanding why you care so much. Like what's in it for you? What's in it for you? I just listen. I could also tell you this. You want to hear one better? I can tell you this. Okay. What if I told you that my wife fucking does gymnastics and she's not supposed to do that because she has cancer down her spine? What if I told you my wife does yoga? Are you gonna like freak out? Are you gonna have a complete nervous breakdown that my wife does yoga? What- People are nuts, man. I understand that, but the regulator, listen to me. You are not a doctor. Okay. Listen, I'm not doubting that you're a smart man. You're an intelligent man, but you're not a doctor. Okay. Doctors who, okay, were involved in my wife's, medical prognosis, doctors that examined my wife, doctors that tested my wife determined that the cancer was not caused from smoking. Okay, it wasn't. Okay, they determined that they run all types of tests. There's all things that you don't know. There's all kinds of tests. Vitamin D deficient, this deficient, that deficient, and they actually have records of women that had the same exact things that my wife had. Okay, and it was called DCIS. You could look it up. DCIS was when the cancer was trapped in the breast. You understand? It was trapped in the ducts. Okay. This is not caused from cigarettes. Okay, look it up. Look it up. DCIS. Okay. What happened was, okay, this was caused from another reason. Okay, it was caused from toxins in the air. So look, I spoke to some of the world's most prestigious surgeons, the regulator. Okay, so don't tell me I'm not informed. Don't tell me I'm not informed. You're not informed. I don't lie, dynamic statistics. I never lied before in my life. I don't lie. I never lied. See, you interpret a lie as something that doesn't fit your agenda. It doesn't fit your agenda. If I say something that doesn't fit your narrative, if I say something that doesn't fit your agenda, to you, it's a lie. You understand what I'm trying to say? So here, this is what you'll consider a lie. I'll say I want to have a protest, right? I'll say I want to put a big gigantic gorilla up in the protest. Okay, now that doesn't happen. You understand? There is no gorilla at the protest. You consider that a lie. But what you're not understanding is I did the due diligence. The city of New York wanted me to get $1 million in insurance. The city of New York wanted to wait about 6 to 8 months for this whole determination with the gorilla. It might have had to be painted a different color. It might have had to be a certain size. It couldn't block traffic. There was like a whole thing. They wanted like 6 to 8 months to investigate this to come up with a decision. Okay. So I decided it wasn't worth it. I sold the gorilla. I got rid of it. So now, but this is the thing. You consider it a lie now. To you, it's a lie because you're like, wait, you said you were going to do something, you didn't do it. Lie. But sometimes there are circumstances that are out of my control. This is what you don't understand. That doesn't make me a liar. I don't lie. Yeah, I already told you, Ape Daddy, that I'm interested in Carvana, and that's all I'm going to say. Let's just say I heard you clearly. This was like a few weeks ago. I heard you clearly on Carvana, and I got you. Leave it at that. My wife does have bad days, regulator. My wife does have bad days where she isn't paid and where she can't even get up sometimes. She does have bad days. But then, she'll take her, she's on pain medication. She has pain management and she'll take certain pills, whatever it may be, you know, and she feels better. What once they regulate the pain and once they regulate obviously the discomfort, she actually looks great at that point. Sometimes I got to tell you, sometimes she puts me in shock. My wife, she really, really puts me in shock. Like I'll watch her one day, and I really, really will. I'll be crying. It's like I don't even think she can't even like move. She looks like she's like shot, and I'm like, my God. And then it's like she'll have a good day. She'll take the pain medication, her treatments, everything, and then she jumps up like a friggin' she's like a newborn pup. You know, she jumps up and she's walking and she's doing everything. And if it friggin' blows my mind, it blows my mind. I'm like, how did she just go from like she can't move, she's shot, to she's up, she's laughing, she's joking. So it's like I said to you before, you take it day by day. Thoughts on Bed Bath and Beyond. I think that Bed Bath and Beyond will ultimately probably recover. Okay, because of its brand power, its brand recognition. I just think they need to start thinking outside the box. They need to start thinking outside the box. Um, they got there's a long, long, long way ahead. They're in tremendous, tremendous financial problems. Tremendous, tremendous, tremendous financial problems. So it's going to be a long road ahead. But I feel the same way about AMC. You want to laugh? I feel the same way about AMC that I feel about Bed Bath and Beyond. I feel ultimately because of its brand power and its brand recognition that they will survive and they will eventually do somewhat okay. Okay. But the way Lou is promoting Bed Bath and Beyond, I don't agree with that. Everything with Lou is everything with Lou is it's the biggest thing, the greatest thing in the world with Lou. He's doing the same thing now with Ripple. He's doing the same thing with XRP. So Lou is just looking to make ad revenue on YouTube. That's it. Lou's going to tell you the Easter Bunny is going to get involved in XRP. Santa Claus is going to get involved in XRP. The Salvation Army is going to get like everything's going to be a catalyst for Lou. So that's exactly how I feel about Bed Bath and Beyond. I feel there's huge challenges ahead, the huge, huge financial difficulty. But nobody. I know the regulator is going to yell at me because he's like, it's a garbage company. But what the regulator doesn't understand is it has brand power. Bed Bath and Beyond has brand power, and if they would just see what they should do is they should just utilize that name, Bed Bath and Beyond, the way Donald J. Trump utilizes his name. They shouldn't have all these expenses, overheads, stores all over the place. They honestly, they should probably just either have just a website or they should license out products to people and make them have the use the name Bed Bath and Beyond. That's how they'll make a. That's just my opinion, and I actually think that AMC should do the same thing. I think that AMC should license out the brand AMC. People could AMC steaks, AMC hotels. Seriously, AMC casinos. AMC is a powerhouse in the movie industry. AMC is the world's most recognizable, the most famous movie theater in the world. And AMC has a gigantic, powerful brand, but Adam Aaron doesn't use it because he's a Babaluke. Hey, Fatso, Bruce says, why don't you actually do a video going those trash companies' income statements? I don't even know if your statement is English, but the "Hey Fatso" part caught my attention. Look, what do you want? I'm fat. I like to eat. What do you want from me? Some people friggin' eat to live. I live to eat. What do you want from me? What's up, Angie? I love you, Angie. Thank you for your support. I love you too. Thank you for always watching my videos. God bless you, Angie. I do got to get going soon. I typically don't like these lives to be longer than an hour. I'm probably going to finish up in the next few minutes. So if there's any other questions, feel free to ask. Apefather is an entertainer. God bless you, Martin. I told you, Ape Daddy. Did you hear what I said? I got the message loud and clear with Carvana. I got that. I even made, I don't know if you know this, Ape Daddy, but I made a video about it. And everybody was laughing at me in the video I made on Carvana. I said, I believe it's going north of 80. It's possibly heading towards 100. I said this. And everybody laughed at me. They called me the FOMO father. They said I'm an idiot. They said I'm a moron. So I just so that you know, though, I made a video on Carvana. Not sure if you saw it, but this was I did watch all of your comments. I did read all of your comments on it, and I told you I gave you credit on it. I gave you credit. I said you're the man. You called it right. It's entertaining to see me down on AMC. You don't you want to know what else is entertaining? That I'm worth $2 million, Bruce. That's what's more entertaining. That I'm worth $2 million. Anyway, see how people get mad at me. You say, see how you have this guy Bruce? He's insulting me. See this guy Bruce? He's degrading me. He's insulting me. But now, if I stick up for myself, I'm the bad guy. Instead, Apefather, why do you have to? Why do you have to talk about the money you have? Apefather, why do you have to show off? I'm not showing off. It's called defending myself. You get a guy like this guy Bruce. He's saying that he's happy I'm down money. Read his comment. He says it's entertaining to see you down on AMC. In other words, he's entertained that I'm down a lot of money on AMC. So I have to remind him that I have more money than he has, his children have, his grandchildren have, and his great grandchildren have. I'm going to have more money than his whole the next 4 generations of this guy's family. I have more money than it. So that's what's entertaining to me. Ape daddies, dingleberries. You will be entertaining all of us with no. That's Lou's job. You're talking about Lou's job, brother. But Ape Daddy, you have to understand something. Listen to me. Listen to me. I appreciate the fact that you called it right with Carvana. I really do. I want you to know this. And I appreciate the fact that you're, I guess, trying to help me. I mean, that you mentioned it to me. But just, I'm okay financially. You understand what I'm trying to say, brother? I'm okay financially. So it's not like the fact that I missed. First of all, I don't even think I missed a boat with Carvana. I don't think I missed the boat. I think Carvana has a lot higher to go. And I think, and you know what? Listen, we all can't get the whole bakery. You understand? Listen to me. All of us, when we go into a play, all of us, when we go into a stock, we always assume we can get the whole bakery. Sometimes, if you could just get a little piece of the pie, listen to me. If you could get it just a little piece of the pie, you're a winner to me. And right now, I'm getting a piece of the pie with Carvana. That's it. Would it have been great if I got it at $5 a share? Yes. But would it be great at the current price, which I'm not going to tell you I got it. But let's just say if it goes to 100, I got a nice, you know what they say? I'm moving on up on the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. I'm moving on up to the east side, and I finally got a piece of the pie. Listen, as long as you get a piece of the pie, we all can't always swing for home runs. We all can't always swing for grand slams. Sometimes you got to accept a single. Sometimes you got to accept a double. Sometimes you got to accept a triple. All of those are better than striking out, right? All of those are better than striking out. But with this said, I've just reached the 1 hour mark. I have to end this live stream. I will be doing more. God bless all of you. God bless your families. Viva victory for all of you. I wish all of you nothing but the best of health, happiness, and success. And for the people who ask about my wife, Jennifer, I really want to say God bless you for that. God bless you for your concern for my beautiful wife. God bless Martin. God bless Angie. God bless all of you. CC, Mo, do the New York Angela real quick, okay? Yes! It's not good. I want to eat like Apefather. My name is not New York Angelo. My true name is Boris. Boris Vladimir. I live in Brighton Beach, New York. Apefather every day eats steak. I saw him last night. Apefather order 2 prime rib, juicy, delicious steak. Нет! I must do AMC clickbait video so I can eat like Apefather because Apefather is an Italian man, a very large Italian man. I like that. That shit turned me on. It's all good. It's all good. I changed my name from Boris Vladimir to New York Angelo because Apefather is my hero. That's for you, Mo. God bless all of you. This live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It's for entertainment purposes only. V for victory. God bless all of you. See you soon.